VSimulators evolved from conversations between academics at the University of Exeter and University of Bath who are specialists in vibration engineering. Exeter received funding to develop 2 unique state-of-the-art research facilities. The facility here at the University of Exeter combines a motion platform which is 4 metres by 4 metres and can move on 6 degrees of freedom. On top of that motion platform is the world's largest array of force plates, and we have full motion body capture for occupants using the platform. It's a completely unique facility. There's nothing like it anywhere else in the world.
I'm Genevieve Williams. I'm a biomechanist at the University of Exeter. My main interests are human motor control, and particularly in relation to gait and balance. And with VSimulators, I'm using the oscillation of the platform to understand how that affects our balance and our gait, and under what situations do we maybe need to be wary about that.
My name is Domencio Vicinanza. I'm a musician. I'm a music composer and an orchestrator, but I'm also a scientist, and I was always passionate about the relationship between science and art. And the VSimulator was a wonderful opportunity for me to explore this relationship in a completely different way. Using sensors, that's something that we use in science as well, so to record the vibration and movement of the human being, for example. Putting these sensors on the platform and measuring the vibrations, and these vibrations were then mapped to a music scale. So a regular vibration would translate to a regular melody that we could put on a pentagram, on a score, and then be played by a music instrument.
One of the really interesting things about talking to Domencio, which was originally talking to him as a scientist, was that he actually thinks about science and art in exactly parallel processes that's happening at the same time. And it kind of opened up this way of understanding the science that we were talking about in a way that was engaging and could capture different aspects of the numbers that we tend to work with every day, and allow us to understand and communicate characteristics about them that we tend to struggle to do.
Well, I felt really lucky that I managed to visit the VSimulators in a few occasions, and the last time just before lockdown actually started, and I feel very privileged to have the opportunity to be there in person and to actually talk to engineers and researchers. It's not just an oscillating platform, it's not just an engineering marvel, it's something that behaves like it was alive. It's like breathing and moving in a way that is so in line with our sensitivity as a human being. And when I think about the music that describes that, and the music is coming out from this sonification that I use as a basis for my composition, I had this picture in mind of something that is very gently moving and like sea waves, or something that suggests majesty, but also gracefulness. It's something so special and so unique.
We were, as a team, really lucky to actually do our final data collection just before the lockdown, and all spend time together just as sort of the COVID situation was bubbling up, when the world around us is changing. And I think one really nice thing that's come out of this project is the ability to communicate what VSimulators has done and can do through the music, and in a really engaging way show that, you know, we're not just a big scary metal vibrating building. It can actually be quite beautiful and have an element of finesse about it as well, which I think Domencio captured really well in the music.
So seeing that crossover between science and data and using music to interpret data is a really exciting new area that I think is starting to be tapped but has far more potential. And seeing that crossover between a musical mind and a scientific mind, and how the two flow really into one stream of potential research and analysis has just been really interesting to be part of. It's been wonderful to do this collaboration. I don't think this isn't an end. I think this is a beginning.